Hello tankers and welcome to World of Tanks, me Marimo. Today we're looking at what I've affectionately called the worst game ever, because I've had an absolutely shit game within World of Tanks today, and I feel like getting rid of some anger. For those of you who don't know, I have the worst luck in the world. I had 10 games as bottom tier. The very next game I went in was with my WZ111, where I fired one shot, missed and got ammo racked, so I am particularly pissed off. This was one of my games where I was in a platoon. I put out the recruiting message and instantly got called a spammer. These kinds of people who try and provoke you when you're provoking are just arseholes. There is no need to provoke, all it does is start an argument, and to be honest, if they'd actually read the fucking rules, they wouldn't do it in the first place. The rules specifically state if your recruitment messages are 4 lines or under, it's fine. So if any of you morons out there think, I'm gonna say that these guys are spamming for no reason whatsoever, fuck you, don't do it, read the bloody rules, and just stop being such an arsehole. Play the game and enjoy the game. Stop trying to belittle others. So that was the first bit of retardedness. The second bit was that FV304 spotting. If you didn't catch him, go back a few seconds and you'll see the enemy tier 6 SPG has gone all the way to the centre of the map so he could spot. What an absolute fucking retard. Don't spot in your arty. And there we go. Grilly has destroyed FV304. The enemy tier 5 SPG just one shot his own ally in SPG because why fucking not? So already we've had provocations, we've had team kills, and we've had arty spotting. And the best thing is, we're not even done yet. This game continues to get worse. Yeah, we're 2 minutes into the game, we've already had 3 giant fouls. The fourth one has just happened. The enemy A43 has team killed the Grilly for being a team killer. If that's not irony, I don't know what is, and frankly, if you know what irony actually is, please leave me a concise message down in the comments, and after that, go fuck yourself. So you can clearly see that we've already got a load of massive mistakes that just didn't need to happen for any reason whatsoever, and it was just people being absolutely stupid. Now, I haven't actually gone in to tell you much about the game, but the next bit about the game is the Chaffee. The Chaffee is at the location Beta 6. He is camping there. Why? Why not? He's in a fast tier 5 light tank. What else would he do? Drive his tank? Don't be ridiculous. He's busy camping. To give you a bit of background on my archer, it's tier 5, has no armor, has no speed, has a acceptable gun when fully upgraded. Mine isn't. And frankly, it's a massive pain in the arse to drive unless your crew are particularly good. So I was particularly miserable playing this game anyway. As you can see, I've got Steve in my platoon who's in the KV-1 at C7 because he's also camping at the moment. And you've got Don't Hurt Me in the Sherman 3 who is using the hill. The enemy Sherman 3 has just taken out the Su-85B. He's taken out very quickly, and the OI Experimental continues to push forwards. The hill has completely collapsed, and of course our Chaffee is going to do the best thing he possibly can by continuing to sit and beg for help with the M44. The Hetzer has just appeared on the map, so, you know, if you're using your brain, Mr. Chaffee, he'd probably reverse, wouldn't he? He's not one of those kind of people. He's not a smart person. Steve has just taken out the Hetzer, and he's basically being sniped at by everything, and he eventually goes down, as you can see. I'm here quite happily taking my shots, quite happily killing whatever it is I can see. And I've already raked up 628 damage, which is already about twice my health, or exactly twice my health at the moment. So the enemy Chaffee, sorry, our Chaffee, I called him an enemy because, you know, he may as well be, he's not doing us any good. He's going to do the absolutely brilliant decision he can see 2 enemy tanks. So what is he going to do? He is going to sit where he is before eventually driving over the hill line and getting 2-shot. I've turned around so I can support the Chaffee, because the Chaffee does need support. There's the Cromwell. Chaffee drives over the hill line. And perfect. Well done, Mr. Chaffee. Your brain will be arriving sometime soon. Yeah, this was just one of those teams that, yeah, they couldn't find their way out of a paper bag without a pocket knife, written instructions, and someone to hold their hand during the process. It really was just full of window lickers, both this team and the other team. Yeah, Grilly there, justified in his rage. Absolute fucking morons. Finally, the OI is going to begin to come over. KV2, of course, is retreated and has left me to get spotted by the enemy. So I have to retreat. I have no idea what shot me, but I call out for help because, yeah, why not? I stop for a moment because I reason that I've moved just about enough to not be spotted anymore. But lo and behold, the enemy AMX has still spotted me, and I continue to fall back. Type 58 manages to kill the Combander. The Cromwell is making a pretty big pig's ear. He probably could be killing our Tog right now if he actually was paying attention to what was going on. But our Type 58 kills him as well. AMX comes for another run. Again, this is just more terrible play. You know, you're a team. If they'd have all attacked at once, we would have lost. Instead, they're attacking one by one by one. And so they're getting destroyed one by one by one by one. So at this point, our KV2 has decided that he is Mr. Big Tank. He is the god of tanks, and that the very best thing for Mr. KV2 to do, with his Russian view range of something stupid like 20 meters, is to scout for the team. You know, ignore the Type 58 at our cap over at about Alpha 3. No, why would the medium tank scout when you can make a KV2 scout? Yes, that's logical, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Good grief. And there goes the KV2, taking damage, probably from the AMX, that shell, 200 damage. Pretty nice gun on the AMX. And the AMX has very wisely remained hidden until this point, where he's finally been spotted. I don't get much of a shot, try and move into a position where I will get more of a shot. KV2 was just doomed himself. He's just, there's nothing he can do anymore. His turret doesn't turn fast enough, his tank doesn't turn fast enough. He has no support, and now he has no tank. I fire quickly, I come back up. I think from this I'm safe. Turns out, I'm not. But artillery takes out the Excelsior, which is always nice, so at least I have that going for me. So now we're going to take a quick look at what the Type 58 does. And this bastard is just magnificent. I want you to enjoy this fully. What he's going to do here is he is going to kill this AMX with spectacular style. And once he has killed said AMX, he is going to go, I'm a tier 6 medium with a pretty acceptable gun. And the only tanks left are a Crusader and an M8A1. And oh look, the AMX is giving away their position. What an utter retard. Sore fucking loser. No need for that whatsoever. No need whatsoever. I've had billions of bad games and never once have I been such a dick as to give away my allies' positions. But this Type 58 decides, nah, I'm gonna cap. Because that's what my full health tier 6 medium is good at. Capping. Not being mobile. Oh, no, 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 no. Why would a medium tank be mobile? No. We're going to leave that to the Tog. Yeah, that's right. We're going to let the Tog scout out these enemies. So here we are at the Tog. There's the first tank dead. And you can't see for this replay for some bizarre reason. I can only tell that Wargaming just decided, fuck it. But The Tog actually has a dead loader and a dead gunner, so he's probably in the worst position possible to be taking care of this. But he's managed to take out one tank with some assistance, and he's going to go and finish the last tank very, very quickly. But the M44 is very clever. AMX is an arse again, but the M44 is very clever. Gets a platoon between the Type 58 and himself, and gets a 3 brothers in arms. And the M8A1 is down. So, hopefully you enjoyed those replays. If you did, please leave me a like and subscribe. And if you saw any of those players and thought, hey, that player's exactly what I do that all the time. Stop what you're doing. Learn how to actually play the game. And for Christ's sake, just pay attention to what you're doing. And I'll see you next time.